Hey, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to Cook the Granny, Bobby. Whippa. So, the title, Puerto Rico Land for Sale. Yes, Puerto Rico has been becoming the tax haven for crypto millionaires and also billionaires. And the land is for sale. People are selling. They're buying out all the locals. Um, it's a good thing and a bad thing, but we all have our opinions on it. There is someone in Puerto Rico who is selling their property. They lost their home in the earthquake and they spent so much money just cleaning the property because there was no government help. So they basically cleared the land and they're putting it up for sale and they will accept cryptocurrency. It's a commercial property and residential. It's minutes to the beach and it's in the town of Guayanilla and very close to Ponce. If you go there, you have to fly to Ponce, and it's a town called Guayanilla, and there's beautiful beaches. It's like minutes away, and it's really like an old school Puerto Rico town where the teenagers in the area they ride around on horses, and it's very tranquil. It's a beautiful place, and the owner is accepting crypto for payment, which is, I guess, a good idea. If someone's out there and they want to buy land in Puerto Rico, you can build a hotel, Airbnb, you can live there. There's a hotel next door, there's a bakery, and like I said, it's minutes from the beach. If you're interested, the email is on the bottom, and I will drop the link. And we're going to have a little discussion about what's going on in the crypto market today. And if you want to join the conversation, please feel free. Let me drop the link first. Please feel free to come on in and join the chat. Okay, here we go. I'm dropping the link here in the comments. If you want to come in and speak about crypto or your thoughts, any concerns, any questions, please feel free to come in. I don't care if you don't do crypto and you're interested and you have questions, and if I can answer them, I'll be more than happy to. And if you're into crypto, let's talk about what projects you're in, what you're doing. The first few minutes of this live, I want to go through an article and a small discussion about what's going on in Puerto Rico. Where are my banners? Let's put these up. I always think I know what I'm doing until I go on live. Okay, I'm going to drop the email in the ticker. If anybody wants to purchase this property in Puerto Rico, cryptocurrency will be accepted. Just contact the owner at the email below and send them contact. Well, once you email them, they'll have your email. And then you could correspond through the telephone and whatever. So good luck with that. Also, let's see here. Let me just put this here. So yes, crypto has brought a lot of outsiders, a lot of gentrification to Puerto Rico, to the island. The locals are very upset. I myself have family from Puerto Rico. My roots are there. We have property. I don't know if it bothers me that people are going there because of the Act 22 law. What bothers me is that people are complaining about the taxes, the tax break for the wealthy, and that the people on the island don't get a break. And, they're protesting like go home Yankees. And I can understand if these people are coming to my island, because it's my island just like it's yours, and they're being rude and obnoxious and just thinking that they can do, just the base roots of Puerto Ricans. We're very welcoming. We're very warming. A couple of the gentlemen and females that have spoken about living in Puerto Rico, they talk about nothing but the people of the island that they've met that are so graceful, so welcoming. We're family people. And if you're familiar with Puerto Rico or Puerto Ricans, first thing we want to do is feed you, make sure you ate, you want something to drink. We're very hospitable people. And we welcome people, but just don't be rude because we will come at you. So a couple of the crypto people that have moved to Puerto Rico, some have stayed and some have left, have said That's one thing they gotta say. The people of Puerto Rico, besides the island being beautiful, of course it needs help. The people are wonderful, and I agree because I was raised in the Puerto Rican family, so I have to agree. Let me pull up this article, and I would love anybody to come in and join this chat so we can speak on, once I go through this article, we can speak on what we think is the pros and the cons, and let's just get into the article. Give me one moment. Hey, how are you? I haven't seen you on, and I was wondering if everything was okay. God bless you. I hope you and the kids and your wife are well. If you want to come on for this discussion, it would help out the live. But you're probably watching your babies. But I understand. I hope all is well. But please come in if you can. Okay, let me see. I'm so glad that you're here. Oh, okay. Are you feeling sick or just everything? I'll be praying for you. But the truth is, it's not just you. I think it's everybody. Our spirits need to be lifted, honestly. It's not just you. Okay, hold on. Let me see what he says before I post this. Oh man. I pray that the Lord heals you and takes away any pain that you may have. And I pray that the Lord gives you the strength to get up and keep it moving and do what you got to do for your family and for yourself. And in the name of Jesus, I pray that he heals you here on my live. Everything always turns to church on here. I love it. God bless you. If anyone's listening, say a quick prayer for the Pollo Show host. We'll call him Mr. Pollo. He's not feeling good. And you're home. Oh, you were in the hospital? Oh, you were in the hospital. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I knew something was wrong. I didn't see you on. You didn't come check in on the show. And I seen you having streamed. And I don't forget you helped me a great deal. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even have this background. Or even though I've been having technical difficulties, thanks to you, I've got a lot more knowledge than I've had a month ago. I appreciate it. But when you're feeling a lot better, please come on. I just wanted to do this quick segment about Puerto Rico because I had an agreement to disagree with somebody about what's going on in Puerto Rico and people actually selling their properties for crypto. And I get it. You shouldn't sell the island. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. We shouldn't give our island away either. But there's just so much going on in the world. Everything's changing. It's a new world. It's a new day. We are actually living in what we knew as the future. It's here. Things are changing. So I just wanted to run through this segment really quick. And I'm glad you're back. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. Let me try to share. Every time I share something, it like slows down. I'm going to keep on trying to do this, but I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi. Okay. I need like a freaking a lot of help. I still got to learn. Okay, we're going to share this article. Bitcoin millionaires are moving to Puerto Rico for lower taxes and island living. Okay, here we go. Do I make this a full screen? Because I'm just basically going to skim through the article. Bitcoin enthusiasts are flocking to Puerto Rico thanks to tax breaks and an island lifestyle. Puerto Rico is one of the most beautiful places in the world. And it's right here. For me, anyway. As the community grows, it's attracting more newcomers from the states as well as curious locals. But not everybody is happy about the influx. Crypto billionaires head to Puerto Rico for tax benefits. Maybe I should just play this. Let me just play this. Let's all watch this together. Okay, okay. Let's see what happens. Guys, bear with me and dolls. Thank you for coming in. Hit the like and subscribe. Share my video. I appreciate.
One of the largest Bitcoin gatherings in the world is the North American Bitcoin Conference. It kicked off today in Miami. The city has become kind of a crypto hub, even adopting its own blockchain currency, Miami. Coin. And while crypto and tech entrepreneurs are moving there to set up shop, another crypto boom is happening south of Miami in Puerto Rico. CNBC tech reporter Mackenzie Segalos has a new article on this phenomenon, and she joins us now. Hi, Mackenzie. Why Puerto Rico?
Hey, Shep. So it's a couple things. Year-round tropical weather, beachfront property. And crucially, the island has become a tax haven for the wealthy. We're talking no capital gains tax. And then for those running their own company, the corporate tax rate drops from 21% to 4% if they export their services. And because it's an American territory, you don't have to give up your U.S. passport for these perks.
All right, guys, we're going to start this again. I guess it had a load. I apologize.
One of the largest Bitcoin gatherings in the world is the North American Bitcoin Conference. It kicked off today in Miami. The city has become kind of a crypto hub, even adopting its own blockchain currency, Miami Coin. And while crypto and tech entrepreneurs are moving there to set up shop, another crypto boom is happening south of Miami in Puerto Rico. CNBC tech reporter Mackenzie Segalos has a new article on this phenomenon, and she joins us now. Hi, Mackenzie. Why Puerto Rico?
Hey, Shep. So it's a couple things. Year-round tropical weather, beachfront property, and crucially, the island has become a tax haven for the wealthy. We're talking no capital gains tax. And then for those running their own company, the corporate tax rate drops from 21% to 4% if they export their services. And because it's an American territory, you don't have to give up your U.S. passport for these perks. The only catch, you got to spend at least half the year on the island.
Yeah, 6 months plus a day. Any numbers on how many people are making this move and how much economic impact they're having on the island?
Yeah, great question. So last year, applications for these tax breaks nearly tripled. More than 12. People specifically went for that capital gains tax.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I'm back. It's lagging.
It's unclear whether the tax scheme is actually helping to pull the island out of bankruptcy. Some experts, like economist Joseph Stiglitz, are skeptical of the economic benefits, but we have seen some job creation. One report showed that the tax beneficiaries created north of 40,000 jobs between 2015 and 2019.
Can you guys hear that?
Not everybody's happy about these tax rates.
Can you drop it in the comments?
It leaves locals out.
Right, that's exactly right. So lifelong islanders don't qualify for the exemption from capital gains tax. And it certainly doesn't help that the flood of new residents has dramatically driven up the price of real estate as well as the cost of living. Back to you.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Okay, so people are upset from the island because they don't get that tax break. But it's just a whole lot to take in. I mean, I don't know exactly, but from what I last understood, there was 3 million people on the island. 40 to 52% of them, first of all, are on public assistance. Don't get mad at me. I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm just saying what the statistics say. And if they are true, I'm just being speculative. If they're true, that's half the island that hasn't worked or isn't working. I get it. We're going through a whole new transition from, the day the world, let's say the world was, basically put on lockdown. It's a whole different lifestyle. Puerto Rico been hit with hurricanes, earthquakes, lots of things going on there. And I understand it. Yes, thank you, Pollo. Have a good day. God bless. I don't know. I just know people get mad, and like I said in the beginning, I don't want to go back and forth. If you want to have a discussion, we can. But you got to understand, with these people going there, they benefit with no capital gains tax. But in sense, they're still spending money on the island. They're bringing value to the island. They're building up the island. Listen, Puerto Rico's beautiful. Puerto Rico is like the most gorgeous place in the world. There's so much on that little island that I don't even know if a year is enough to discover every nook and cranny of the natural beauty that Puerto Rico has to offer. And that's aside from the beautiful people, the beautiful food, and the culture, the music, and the history. But it has been falling apart despite, the natural disasters, the earthquakes, the hurricanes, and all the sad things that have been going on. Puerto Rico may need this. I'm hoping that it benefits. It'll give more jobs to the people, and people just don't understand. If these people are getting, they're claiming Act 22, there's no capital gains tax. If they live there 6 months out of the year, they need to live there. They need to purchase a piece of property to be entitled to that tax break. And I thought you could just rent there, but I'm just reading like all this other stuff and learning as I go along. But in any event, someone is selling their property. It's probably not the first, probably not the last, and they will take crypto for the property. It's minutes to the beach. I know where it is. It's a beautiful neighborhood, beautiful town, very close to Ponce, and it's like literally minutes to the beach. Moving forward, I have a link in the bio. I'm going to post it again. Anybody's watching, I welcome you to come on in, and we can have a discussion. What is going on with Bitcoin today? What is going on? Are we dumping? What's up? I see XRP is doing its thing. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you have a favorite crypto that you're investing in? Let me know. Please join me. Come on in. Okay, let me see. Let's go to the pricing. What's going on? I kind of knew, and nobody can tell you what's going where. You got to think of crypto like a rubber band. If you expand it, you pull it, eventually it's going to snap back. You pull it up, you pull the rubber band out, snaps back, right? That's what happens with crypto. So crypto right now, Bitcoin is at 42,900. It's still higher than what it was a week ago. Ethereum is like just sitting, consolidating at $3,045. Binance is at 409. It was like 200 and something a week ago. So it nearly doubled. It's still not back at its all-time high. XRP is at 81 cents. It's up 2.74% today. Just a few days ago, it was at 60 cents. And people were saying, oh, it's going to go to 50. But you know what? Even if it goes to 50 cents, Crypto Granny don't care. I'm going to keep buying more because I have a strong belief in my XRP. Here's the thing, guys, and dolls. Anything that I talk about, I'm not getting paid to talk about. These are things I've invested in, and I ask you, and I tell you in all my videos. If you want to listen, I'm welcoming you here. You can come join me in the chat. We can talk here live on the live stream. Anything I say is what I'm doing, and I'm sharing that with you. Do your homework. Find out everything you need to find out. Take a little bit of information from here, there, dissect information from everybody. Do your homework before you put your first dollar into crypto. I created this channel, and I'm always going to say this over and over, just to show people and tell people and share people my experiences. I lost money in the very beginning. I've been in crypto for 10 months and so on. You got any questions, you're welcome to come in and ask me. And basically, I just don't want anybody to make the mistakes that I made when I first got into crypto. Okay, so that's why I'm here. I try to dedicate my time, and I'm hoping if I can at least change one person's life financially with the information I have, I'll be more than happy. I feel I did my job because I got to go, and I'm en route. I'm on the train, and I would like for you to jump on too. Cardano is $1.14, Solana is 110, Polkadot is 21.14, Avalanche is 84.84, Dogecoin is 15 cents. It went down a penny since yesterday. Crypto.com 47 cents. It went to 50 cents last night, but I feel like in the Super Bowl they're gonna put all these ads out on Sunday for all these crypto companies. And a lot of people are going to go, wow, wait a minute. Oh, wow, crypto. Like a lot of people heard of it. They don't care about it. They don't want to listen. They're scared of the scams. I have videos here. If you go into my library, like and subscribe, share my channel. I got videos here about almost every type of scam that's out there. Crypto can be scary. And if I got scammed, I'd probably never want to mess with it. You just got to beware. Let me see, where else are we? Crypto.com. Staples Center in LA just was renamed, I believe, around Thanksgiving to the Crypto.com Arena. So they put tons of money into everything. Chainlink is $17. Uniswap is $11. FTX is $45.71. It was $48 yesterday. Stellar XLM, excuse me, that's the coin that Akon, the singer, is strongly a believer of, and he's about to make that some type of currency for a town in Africa. He's building a city, a village. Good luck to you, Akon. Keep doing what you do. I'd like to do that one day. Decentraland is for the metaverse. It's down 5% at $3.19. The Sandbox is down 8% and it's $4.41. If there's any tokens or any prices you want to talk about, please feel free to come in and ask me. So I have 2 viewers right now, and I'm happy to have 2. I do this sometimes with no viewers. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop it in the comment box or click on that StreamYard link and join me. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I am going to bring you up on, I guess, the current events and what people are talking about in crypto. I said yesterday people got married in the metaverse. Did you see that video? Pretty cool. They had a real wedding and a virtual wedding. And for them, it was significant to how they met the couple. So they decided to do it in the metaverse. They made the avatars, and weirdly, the avatars did the same movements as them physically at their wedding. Okay, base finance price today, base to USD live. We spoke about the Fed coin. We spoke about the digital dollar yesterday. XRP Ripple. They're trying to find out. They're in a lawsuit with the SEC, and they're trying to find out if it's a security or not. The minute this lawsuit is over, XRP is going to do handstands and flips around Bitcoin. And I think that's upsetting. And I believe that. I'm not saying it's a fact, but this is what I believe. And the Bitcoin maxis, I'm a Bitcoin holder, but I'm not a maxi. Those are just like, you can't tell me like anything but Bitcoin. They get crazy. They get really crazy, and it gets pretty pretty catty. But anyway, Ripple's gonna dance around Bitcoin. Banks are using XRP. Ripple is like, this is like one of the fastest transaction that you could think of as far as the whole network of Ripple and XRP. It's an asset built for payments, and it's the native digital asset on the XRP ledger. So basically, Ripple is the blockchain, and XRP will be the crypto that you would invest in. What else? There's something new today that everybody's talking about. It's called Euphoria, Wag Me, or something like that. I know it's like $25 already. I'm just gonna watch it and see if it dumps or not. I'm trying to see what's the name of it. Euphoria. This is something new, but like people just jump into cryptos when they first get dropped, and usually the first few hours you can make a bunch of money, like if you're the first one to buy in. But if it's not like some real utility coin, you're gonna lose money. So be careful what you're buying. Don't believe the hype. Don't listen to everybody. There's so much in Twitter. They call it crypto Twitter. Just go on Twitter and put in cryptocurrencies and look at the stupidness that's on there. Yes, I said stupidness. The way people talk to each other, they're nasty. They're like, I wish you lose your money. Like they're just horrible, very immature. I don't wish nobody bad. I wish everybody success. Euphoria. I don't know. I'm trying to find the name so I can share that with you. But they're making like such a huge deal today. But I'm gonna watch it and see what. I think it's called Wag Me. Oh, here it is. The coin is called Euphoria, and it's 25.76, and it is actually WAG, WAGMI. Do you see that? WAG Me price statistics, Euphoria price. Can you see that, guys? Dolls. Market cap is not even you see the trading volume? This is something brand new. This is just from today alone. It is WAGMI, and I'm going to watch it and just see what it does. For me to get something or into a project, it has to have a utility, it has to do something. I don't want nothing that's just a hype that can be a rug pull. I'm not playing with that. I'm serious about what I'm investing in. Okay. Yeah, well, that's the new one. It says Euphoria's price today is $25.45 with a 24-hour trading value of $5.11 million US. So what that means is that it just came out, and the trading volume from when it was first released has been $5.11 million. That's how much money has been invested already into that one project. So hopefully it's a safe project. I don't know. We will be watching it. But if you look, this is from the beginning to the current moment. Look at how this chart goes up and down from left to right. You see that? It started on the top, and now how low it's dropped, and this has only been a day. So you got to be careful. Really, like don't just jump into projects out of fearing of missing out. The word is called FOMO, FOMO, fear of missing out. Got to understand the lingo too. Listen, it's not easy. Everything's time consuming. You got to do your homework. But they say like when you're creating and doing anything that involves financial gains, you got to do your homework. You got to know what you're doing. You got to have patience. Most important, you got to be very safe. Here's another story. Fendi. I'm going to see if I can find it while I'm talking. Fendi just created a pocketbook. And on the pocketbook, they have this. Here we go. I'm going to pull it up. They have this digital ledger. which is like keychain size. Think of like a USB or thumb drive for a computer. So Fendi came out with this purse. I'm going to share this. This is really crazy. Okay, let's pull this up. Listen to this, guys. This is something that I don't recommend. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm going to share this photo so you can see. So basically, this is a device that you store your crypto on. Do you see that? This device you store crypto on, and basically, hold on, let me come back in here. So basically, you store your crypto on this device, and if you have $1, if you have $1 million, if you have 20 million, 100,000, somebody sees that, they could tell you, hey, you know what? Come here. Give me the password. And you could say no. You could fight them off. That's like the dumbest thing that I've ever seen. Okay? That's like, look at me. Look at me. I have crypto, and I'm wearing my little digital wallet on my purse because I want you to know that I have money, I have investments. This is like the dumbest thing. That's like walking around with a bunch of $100 bills in a bad area. Rob me. Like, you don't do that. So if you have crypto and you do have a hard wallet, let you put it in a safe place. Don't carry it around with you. Like, you don't need that. You can spend your money with your phone. You don't need your ledger. That stores everything with your passwords, and then the only way anybody can get in it is if you give them your information. You might be forced to give them your information. I don't think it's a good idea. The bag is beautiful, but let's leave that digital wallet somewhere safe, preferably in a bank vault, at home somewhere. But that's just like really like a big target. I say be careful. In the crypto space, people, unless it's someone, you're learning how to do crypto with, you do it together, your initial investment. Don't share the amount of crypto you have. People, like, you don't walk around saying, oh, I have $1,000 in the bank. See, broke people will say, I'm broke. I don't have no money. And I get that. But if you have anything saved, you don't got to share that with nobody. That's your business. That's personal. That's between you and your family, or you and your partner, your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. You don't need to disclose to anybody how much crypto you're holding. Okay? Just do what you're doing. Keep it private. People are saying, oh, how much crypto? There's been times I've been looking into my wallet, and even family members and friends, they'll try to peek in. No, don't. I don't look at your bank account. Don't look at my crypto account. Keep that private. I think that should be personal. And also, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I totally forgot. Can somebody come in here and talk with me? Ask me a question or share some information with the channel. I would appreciate it. Okay, we were talking about the Fendi bag. Talked about the property in Puerto Rico. I was just reading an article that another country, Puerto Rico is Commonwealth of the United States, but there's another country that's becoming a hub. I was just reading it in the headlines, and I forgot what country it was. I was just looking at an article. I can't remember. Let me see. Can't remember. But there was something else I wanted to talk about. Jesus, Lord. So how are you doing tonight, today, this morning, depending on where you are? I had a girl in the room the other day. She was from the Philippines. It was like, wow. It's amazing how technology is. Oh, okay. I was going to say, think of crypto too. When the market is running up and it's not really good, and it's what they call either a bull trap or a dead cat bounce. So like, let's just say Bitcoin's at like 40,000 and it starts pumping up, and everybody jumps in at 40, and it goes up to like 44,000, and then all of a sudden it goes down, boom, it goes back down to 30 or something like that, right? Just think of it like a cigarette butt. If you're a smoker, you'll understand what I'm saying. Even a cigarette butt with a little bit of cigarette on it, you're gonna get a couple of pulls out of it, right? Well, that's the thing with crypto. When it's a false pump, meaning that it's going high, you get a little bit out of it. So a lot of people, they'll jump in at 40,000 and then they'll kind of watch it. And I mean, with Bitcoin, you make $1,000, $2,000 like quick just on a pump. So they'll jump in at 40, they'll see it at 42.5, and then they sell it. Boom. They just made 2,500. But this is dangerous. That's trading, right? So, but the people that do it in a good timing, you're at 40,000, boom, it goes to 42.5. You jump out, right? So now you got $2,500 profit. The minute you pull out at 42.50, you see it going to 4,300. All right, you didn't get those extra 500, but then all of a sudden, it starts going down. So now you're sitting there going, oh God, I hope it don't go up because now I can't buy back in. And then you get into a trap. You're stuck. It could run up and keep pumping to 50,000. So now you sacrifice the $10,000 profit for 2,500. But when that $2,500 profit comes into play is when, after you pulled it out, it might go up a little more. Then you see it going at 39, 38, 37. Then you're like, okay, I won. But that is trading. That is dangerous. There is a program, if you're a gambler and you're crazy and you're cool like that and you think you got that, there's a program called Market Cipher. A lot of the people who do trade, they use that program. It's Market Cipher, MarketCipher. And that's the one that, as far as I know, is probably one of the most recommended ones. If you know about another trading platform that's better than Market Cipher, the signals are there. There's like a whole hub of people, like a group. They do a Discord where everybody's talking, and you'll get an alert, like if the market's going to go up, if it's going to go down. It's kind of like a community where everybody would jump on and be like, okay. And they're speculating off the charts that they're correct, but nobody's ever certain. But it's like the most, I guess from what I understand, it's the most accurate indicator for traders to, they go off the trend and they figure it out from there. But like I said, I don't trade. I am holding my crypto. You got to take profits out little by little. Listen, you're here to make money, but it's not going to happen like this. Don't take your rent money. Don't take your car payment. Don't take your whole paycheck and jump in. Take money, put it in the correct projects. Do your homework, okay? If you go in and never buy when it's green. Like if you're looking at a chart and it shows you that a coin, I don't care if the coin costs 10 cents. If the chart shows that it's green and it's going up, do not buy it. You have to be patient. If that coin was 10 cents right now, maybe in a week from now, just let your money sit on the side. In a week from now, it might be 12 cents. You say, you know what? You got to wait. Crypto goes up and down. Wait till that coin goes down to 8 cents or 7 cents. You buy more. You know what I'm saying? So you get into that. Can you guys give me 1 second? I will be right back. Hello? Hi. He's sleeping. You stupid with that thing. That shit is funny. I really don't even want to ask you where you got that. Like, where do they sell that? It was on your stoop? No. With that note on it? What? Are you kidding me? Maybe that was your tenant. Oh my God. You're crazy. I apologize. I just found out. I hope it's true. The XRP Army. Man, if somebody asks me right now what coin to get into, I honestly would say XRP. Not telling you to buy it, but I will be buying more. I'm going to just pull up an article and explain to you what XRP is. Okay? Let's just learn, excuse me, take the moment to learn what XRP is. XRP. XRP is the coin, Ripple is the blockchain. Okay, we are going to share this. This is just to give you a little insight of what XRP is. All right, share screen. Everybody's welcome to come in and ask me any question, have a discussion, share information with me. If you are knowledgeable about crypto, even if you don't know about crypto, you can come in and ask any question. No question is a dumb question. Please keep that in mind. You have to educate yourself. Better to ask a question than to never know the answer. You got to learn, educate yourself, learn something new every day. That's my goal. Okay, XRP. XRP, the best digital asset for global payments. XRP offers financial institutions to the fastest, most reliable option for sourcing liquidity on demand. Learn about on-demand liquidity. We're going to go through a little walkthrough here, okay, guys and dolls? Join the chat. The link is there. It says StreamYard. Click the StreamYard link if you want to come in and join. Be more than happy to have a guest on here. That's what I'm here for. I challenge people to come in and we can have this discussion. And it's so hard to get someone in. Someone inboxed me the other day and says, I really want to come on your live because every time I talk to people about crypto, like they're pretty shady and they don't want to give him information. And it's a lot to look up, look into. It's very time consuming. Okay, I'm trying to pull up this article. Can you all see it? If you can see it, can I get a thumbs up in the comments? Okay, free working capital with on-demand liquidity. Deliver instant cross-border payments without pre-funding. Free your working capital. Innovative financial institutions are thriving with ODL. Now, what is this? Ripple's ODL solution has significantly reduced the cost of delivery time, cross-border transfers. Okay, that has nothing to do with the XRP. Okay, in Liquid, you eliminate the need for a pre-funding account, fast send payments instantly around the world, affordable to get best in-market pricing on exchange rates. Okay, this is okay. Sender, you got your sender here, you got your XRP, you got the receiver. This is me, this is the XRP, this is you receiving it. Once you receive it, you send it to this person, pay your bills, and go down here and give it to your family. I mean, it's just like you have to understand the blockchain. You have to understand the blockchain and what you're investing in. And this is not something, I've been posting so many videos. You cannot learn this overnight. I'm 10 months in, almost 11 months now, and I'm learning 2 or 3, maybe 5 things a day. There's no other channels out there that I know of that try to keep everything, like on an understandable platform. Some people talk, with all this technical, scientific words that most people don't understand. It's like, I don't have a degree in science. I don't have a degree in technology, but I am going to Cornell University. And actually tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to go live with my, what do you call that? when you first my God, I'm like acting retarded right now. When you first it's like an open discussion before you start a course. Well, I'm gonna go on live when I'm on with Cornell University. It's an Ivy League college. I found out they were doing a crypto course, and I figured, you know what? If I'm gonna do this, I want to get certified. I don't know anybody on YouTube. I don't care if they are the developers. Like, I don't know anybody that went to college to talk about on a platform trading cryptocurrencies, understanding the blockchain. They know because they're self-taught, just like I am. I didn't know nothing when I jumped into crypto, nothing, and that's how I got I lost a lot of money. But I'm still here. I'm not getting shaken out, and I'm not giving up this opportunity to create more wealth, to create a legacy. Trying to think of what it was. I really can't. I keep getting blanks here. So anyway, the company Ripple, they're in court with the SEC, and they're trying to determine if it's a security or not. I feel they're gonna win the court case, and the minute they do, that coin is gonna be it's at 80 something cents right now. It's gonna be at like $10 in a second, and then from there, it's gonna dance around Bitcoin. So I think this broadcast was pretty long and boring because I'm talking to myself. I'm going to try to see if I always have so much to say, and then I start forgetting once I'm on. Crypto. Here's an article. Let's just see. And you also get a whole lot of what they call FUD, like BS articles. Here's one that says, here's 3 coins that are going to pass Bitcoin. Send in $19 and we'll give you the information. I wouldn't trust that. That's part of a scam too. If somebody emails you and they tell you, send me this, I'll buy your crypto. You need to buy your own crypto. You need to hold your own crypto. You don't need a broker, a trader. You do it yourself. Okay, guys? Don't trust nobody. Okay, here's the thing. Crypto exchange FTX. The owner of that is like a very young, multi-billionaire kid. He's giving away Bitcoin as a part of a Super Bowl ad. It comes with a twist. There's a gimmick to everything. Here, 29-year-old CEO is pushing crypto during the Super Bowl by giving away. See, what I don't understand is this kid. He's a billionaire. He's a crypto creator of FTX token, which is FTT. And I'm going to read the article here with you. So we're going to learn about what they're saying together. But if I had a coin and I was a developer, I wouldn't give you Bitcoin. I would promote my coin and give you my coin. So I don't know why this article is coming up saying that he would give away Bitcoin. All right, let's read this together. I'm noticing it's easier to share articles than to share videos because there's a lot of lagging. Okay, let's bring this kid up. Let's share this article and read it together. Yeah, you gotta don't just jump off the headlines. The other day I seen a headline saying Bitcoin to 100 million and Ethereum to 0. And then when you click on it, it's like, that's my title, but that's not what I'm saying. Well, you gotta be stupid to even believe that. And I call people stupid, but don't get caught. Don't be part of that mess. You want to be in you in a mess, or you want to have success. Those are the 2 things you got to ask yourself. And the only way you could avoid that mess is don't listen to no one. Take information you get from everyone, put it all together, and figure out, where do I go from here? Okay, see, I'm trying to share this. Or maybe I got to click something else. Here we go. 29-year-old CEO is pushing crypto during the Super Bowl by giving away millions in Bitcoin. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be there. Let me see. Do you all see it? Let me see. I'm waiting to see if you see it. Great. You see it. You see it. Whoever's out there, click the link and join me. Americans, this is the developer of FTT FTX token. Americans tuning into the Super Bowl on Sunday will be inundated with ads from cryptocurrency companies. Didn't I just say that like 15 minutes ago? Including the trading platform FTX, which plans to give away millions of dollars in Bitcoin. FTX has spent heavily on sports partnerships to try to make itself a brand name in crypto, including an ad with NFL star Tom Brady, a sponsorship with Major League Baseball, and a $135 million deal to rename the Miami Heat Stadium the FTX Arena. See, I just learned that. I did not hear about that yet. Not saying that it's true, but that's what we're reading. Co-founder and chief executive Sam Bankman, that is this gentleman, Sam Bankman-Fried, who recently moved FTX's headquarters from Hong Kong to the Bahamas, says the ads are as much about courting U.S. regulators as getting customers to download its trading app. You see, I can't buy FTX. I can't buy the FTT token because I'm in the United States. So there's a lot of these, opportunities that we cannot get in America. We want to make sure that we're painting, hopefully, a healthy image of ourselves and the industry, said Bankman-Fried, 29 years old, who has a net worth of more than, you ready? 24 billion. Oh my God. He's 29. He got like $1 billion for almost every age after he was 5. $24 billion. I hope he's very happy. And I hope he's doing the right thing with that money. According to Forbes, we're optimistic that we're going to be able to grow our U.S. business. A lot of this is working with U.S. regulators. Right now, they're doing some regulations, which we need. I'm cool with that. I ain't with that 40% tax, though, honestly. What if the 40% tax is just my winning? I'll be giving my money that I've set into investments in over a year's time away. Like, what if I only gained 40%? And I got to give it back. And so I'm back to square one with my initial investment. It makes no sense for me. Be able to grow our U.S. business. A lot of that is working with U.S. regulators on bringing new projects to the market. Apple must allow app makers to collect money from outside app stores. Federal judge says Apple must allow, that's a whole nother story. The crypto industry includes virtual currencies such as Bitcoin and Ether, as well as non-fungible tokens, which is known as NFTs, that can provide proof of ownership for assets such as digital images or weapons within video games. Both cryptocurrencies and NFTs are built using an information storing technology called blockchain. It's also notoriously volatile. The global market for crypto exploded to a $3 trillion market capitalization late last year, fueled by the popularity of NFTs, non-fungible tokens, which can be used as a profile picture or collectible art. A downturn in January wiped out a massive amount of wealth, but it has since rebounded to a $2 trillion market cap. Right now, as we're speaking, and I'm reading this article, I think it's about 1.8 or 1.9 trillion, the market. FTX competes with better-known exchanges such as Coinbase, which allows users to buy or trade cryptocurrencies, but FTX makes most of its revenue outside the United States on a riskier subset of crypto derivatives trading. Although some American traders evade the ban on offshore exchanges such as FTX or Binance, the United States currently does not offer licenses for crypto derivatives exchanges. FTX's American affiliates, FTX US, is licensed as a crypto exchange. Okay, I'm going to stop there for a minute. I heard that FTX US has no affiliation with FTX platform. So I don't know. That's something I'll do my homework on. And if you have the answer, please join join the chat. I'll be more than happy to have a discussion. The U.S. is an important global hub, which happens in what happens in the U.S. tends to reverberate around the world quite a bit, said Bankman-Fried, who is testifying before Congress on Wednesday about risk and regulations around digital assets. He testified before Congress for the first time in December. I actually watched that at a hearing on financial innovation where executives argued for light regulation. The industry's stupefying growth has raised concerns about the lack of protections for consumers. We got to be protected. And the lack of oversight on systemic financial risk, even as celebrities, influencers, and investors hype crypto as a means for economic empowerment. I got scammed from with Ethereum Max. Kim Kardashian and Mayweather posted this coin. I was watching a fight, boxing. I love boxing. Um, and I jumped on it like not knowing blindly. I took a big L, but it's all right. It's okay. Karma's really real. And but that's not fair. That's not fair to do that to people that are learning, and you mess up their emotions. They lose their money. They don't want to do it, and then they miss a really good opportunity. So be careful. The broader crypto sector has been dramatically increasing its spending on lobbying and political activities. Blah 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 blah. So I really just read this article to see about the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna scroll down. FTX's Super Bowl ad plays on people's fear of missing out on the wealth creation from the crypto industry. It certainly hasn't been the best last 2 months for the digital asset industry, but overall it has been pretty much the best performing sector over the last year. The FTX ad promises to give Bitcoin to four winners, equivalent to the time of the ad shown during the second half of the game. If the ad appears at 9:45, for example, each winner will get 9.45 Bitcoin. Shit, that better air about 11 o'clock. I don't know. I just find this article really weird, but it is what it is, and that's what it is. So I'm back. Anyway, you can learn something new. So now I could take that information if there's anything that made me think. Like I just read that FTX.US is the exchange for America, for the United States. Then I would be able to buy the FTT token. But when I was doing my research on it of purchasing as a United States resident, um, whether I'm in Puerto Rico or in the US, in the states, I should be able to buy whatever crypto is available. I know different states have different regulations already, but eventually there'll be a solid set of regulations that will just protect us as consumers. And I really appreciate that because it will have less risk for anybody who's investing. And I guess I'm more of a daredevil, and it takes people that have. You can't be really scared, because if you're scared, you're going to miss this opportunity. I'm like, never been a gambler, but I'm a go-getter, and I'd rather take a chance and try. And if I succeed, I know I at least went into the project, into the plan, into the idea of creating some type of income, some type of wealth. People get passive income weekly, monthly by staking their crypto. There's just so much more you can do. You can buy it and sell it. You could buy it and trade it. You could buy it and hold it. You can research brand new programs, buy it in the very beginning. There's so many projects that are out that you can buy them before they're a penny, but you got to buy the right project. Remember, Bitcoin was $1 at once. Today, this new coin I spoke about earlier came out. It was $26. Now it's $25. So there are projects that start down here and they go all the way up. You just got to understand. You want fast money? This might not be for you. If you don't have patience, this might not be for you. If you're scared of taking risks, this is not for you. But if there's going to be a small fraction of the world, because this ain't just something that's going on in the U.S., it's going to be a small fraction of the world that are going to be newly created billionaires, millionaires, multimillionaires, and all I know is I'm trying to step my game up. And I personally, like I said, I lost money, a lot of money. I'm still taking that chance because that was my mistake, and I explained those in my other videos. I never got scammed, and I pray I never do. Don't click on emails. Don't click on links. Listen, if you have, for example, a Coinbase account, and you see an email from Coinbase that's just random, and you didn't just try to contact them, don't open that email. Now, if you're trying to get into your account and you're like, blah, 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 I can't get in, or something, something, because you went to your account, not that the email popped up or a message, then you wait. Customer service will eventually get back to you. That's another thing. It's so hard to get customer service. Do not answer emails, texts, phone calls. They will never, ever, ever call you and ask you for your password. They will never call you and ask you for your keys. That's why when you first set up anything with crypto, have a book, pen and paper. Yes, people still use pen and paper. Write down every single keyword, password, seed phrase. Those are your keys. You lose those, now you just risk the security of holding your crypto. You just lost everything because you weren't responsible enough to secure that information. Guard it with your life. Write it down 2 times. Write it down 3 times. Make a couple of copies. If it's on a piece of paper, stick it in a Ziploc. Put one behind your picture frame. Put one under your bed. Dig a hole in the dirt in your backyard. Stick it inside of a little Rubbermaid container. I don't know. Just hide it several places that you'll understand where it's at when you're looking for it. And if it gets lost in one place, at least you know you got it somewhere else. And don't trust nobody with your passwords. Don't trust nobody with your passwords. I share my passwords with the hubby and the daughter. That's it. And when my grandson gets older, he'll have his passwords. But he's only going to be 2, so he don't need those yet. I think I spoke enough. If anybody wants to come in and join me and have a small discussion, I'm going to sit here for a few minutes. Click the link. That StreamYard link will bring you right in. In the meantime, I'm going to just play some Puerto Rico instrumentals. Puerto Rico. I can't sing, but I love music. Okay, where are we? Thank you for watching. Please like and share. I'm happy with my 2 followers, my 2 viewers rather. Wepa. Oh, if y'all see my shirt, it says, get with the program. Get with the program. And I'll help you. I have no problem helping you, walking you through. You do everything yourself. I don't ask you for your information. Click the link if you want to join the chat. No question is a bad question. I'm going to be here playing the music. I will be right back. I'm back. So, I have an article here now that just came to my attention. This has to do with the stream I did yesterday. The U.S. is considering a radical rethinking of the dollar for today's digital currency world. Since its establishment as the country's national currency, the dollar has undergone many updates and changes, but nothing compares to the proposal being debated today. The U.S. is gingerly considering whether to adopt a digital version of its currency, one better suited for today's increasingly cashless world. Think about that. Most of us, yes, we have cash, but most people use credit and debit. Crypto works the same way. On another stream that I did, I showed my debit card, my credit card, and my Coinbase card, which is it holds my crypto. So you swipe on any machine in the store and you do your transaction with your card. So yes, it's like real money. And if you want it in the dollar bill, you just convert it over, and depending where you are, you pay your taxes on that and you spend it cash in your hand. The U.S. is ginger. I read that already. Today's increasingly cashless world, ushering in what would be one of the dollar's most fundamental transformations. It's coming, trust me, it's coming. In that scenario, the U.S. would not only mint the coins and print paper bills, but also issue digital cash, or a central bank digital currency, CBDC. CBDC. That would be stored in apps or our digital wallets on our smartphones. I think almost everybody has a smartphone. We could then use them to pay for things just like we do with our Venmo or Apple Pay, and no physical money would change hands. It's a vision of a cashless future for other countries already embracing. China, for example, has unveiled the digital yuan on a trial basis. India this week said it would create digital rupee. Rupee is their dollar, and the yuan is the Chinese dollar also. Now the U.S. is weighing whether it wants to get into the game. Last month, the Federal Reserve released a much anticipated paper laying out the advantage and disadvantages of a digital currency. The Fed says it's a first step meant to kickstart an important conversation among policymakers and to gather feedback from average people to some of the country's largest financial institutions. So how would this actually work? Please join me in this chat. I would love to have whoever is watching come on in. The link is in the comments, StreamYard. Just click it and join me. If you don't want to be on video, you can put a little avatar photo and we can still hear you and we can speak. That would be awesome. Please click the link. I'll be more than happy to talk. So how would this actually work? Policymakers stress these are early days yet, and there is a lot that needs to be hammered out. All in all, the transactions conducted with digital dollars probably wouldn't seem too different from existing private alternatives that allow us to pay for things by bringing our smartphones next to digital readers and also our credit and debit cards. China, for example, allows digital yuan payments in the cities in which the country is piloting its digital currency, allowing citizens to make payments on the app, but it was set by the government. I mean, China is a communist country, so, I mean, we don't want communism. I don't care what political party you're from, if you're not even affiliated to a party. Communism, to me, and this is my channel, it's not the move. It's not the move. Not the move. But if you disagree, come on, let's talk. Reducing or eliminating fees is one clear benefit. When you make a contactless payment today, it may seem immediate. But according to Chris Giancarlo, the former chairman of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, a lot happens behind the scenes. I lost it. My mobile device tells his mobile device to inform the whole series of banks to confirm who I am, how much money is in my bank, and there is enough of money to move from my bank to his bank, he says. And at each step of the way, there are transaction fees. In 2020, they added up more than $110 billion, which was generally shouldered by businesses. With the digital dollar, you could, in theory, eliminate those middlemen. If you wanted to buy a sandwich, for instance, you could transfer the money from a digital wallet directly to a cashier. It wouldn't necessarily entirely eliminate non-government players in China. For example, users who want to use the digital yuan can go to banks to add money to their digital wallets. But just having digital dollars in circulation could put pressure on credit card companies and payment processors to lower fees to be competitive. That is, if enough people start, if enough people start using the Fed run version. It's coming. If you look at my stream yesterday, the Fed coin and the digital dollar, I don't know if they're using two different names, but they're speaking about the Fed coin and digital dollar, and they're going to work just like Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano and all these other cryptocurrencies. In China, adoption of the renminbi has been slow given the private providers such as WeChat or Alipay are already pretty popular and entrenched. Another argument for creating a digital dollar is to open up digital transactions to Americans who don't have bank accounts. According to the Fed, more than 5% of U.S. households are unbanked. A lot of people are unbanked for many reasons. A lot of people are collecting disability, Social Security, they're collecting that don't give you a reason to not have a bank account because you should be entitled to a bank account. A lot of people aren't citizens. So, it makes it pretty hard. It's only 5%, but everybody should have at least some type of bank account. And having crypto, it eliminates that because you control your money. Nobody holds it but you. They're watching, but you hold it and you process. I said, about 2 weeks ago, I went to the bank. I couldn't take out more than $1,000, which I thought that was a little crazy because it's my money. And if I needed $1,010, I couldn't do it. It said I exceeded my transactions for the day. And I'm not supposed to have any limit the way my accounts are set up. So, these things are happening. You need to control your money, your finances. Cashless finance. It would also make it easier for the federal government to distribute benefits. For example, having a digital dollar in place during the pandemic could have allowed the government to transfer relief payments directly into everybody's digital wallet. What are the challenges? Without question, one of the biggest issues is privacy because the Fed would implement and oversee the project. The central bank could accrue a vast amount of data, potentially giving it a lot more visibility into everyone's financial life. Listen, they're already doing that. They're already looking in. They know what we have. That could be useful to regulators who want to combat money laundering, which I understand. You got to be careful. A lot of crimes have happened through crypto in the earlier stages, but that's why we need regulations, and we're going to have regulations pretty soon. If you're just joining the live, please hit the like, subscribe, and share. In my comment section, I have a StreamYard link. You can come in and join the chat. We can talk crypto, finances, NFTs, metaverse, and sit here. You can ask me questions. I can ask you. If I know the answer, I will gladly answer it. Come on in, whoever's out there. Where were we? Okay, the privacy concerns. That makes it critical to sort out how much information, the Fed would have. According to Rajan, a professor of finance at the University of Chicago Booth School of Business and a former governor of the Reserve Bank of Indiana. There will be legitimate questions about how much the government knows about each individual and also how much it can act to restrain activities by individuals, he says. Cybersecurity is another critical issue, especially given the uptick in hacks and heists at cryptocurrency exchanges. That has happened before. But there's always a risk, even with the banks. So crypto is not like any different than a bank. To implement a digital dollar, the U.S. government would need to modernize the country's financial infrastructure to stave off attacks. Federal Chairman Jerome Powell and his colleagues are moving ahead cautiously and methodically. The Fed is in the process of soliciting feedback from the public after releasing its paper last month. And last week, the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston released preliminary results of its ongoing research into the technological challenges. I don't know why I can't read this. Associated with implementing a digital currency in the U.S. So, what do you think about this? You think this is like some New World Order, NWO stuff? I don't think it's all about that. I think it's just sign of the times. Things have changed, and people want things done quick. And crypto and digital money and all that makes things happen fast. Transactions. I remember growing up when people had credit cards. You had to slide your credit card. They put a piece of paper, and they would like swipe it to make an imprint of the numbers. You'd sign a piece of paper, show your ID, and you purchase. It was like a whole process. And they give you like a carbon copy receipt. And that was like, wow. When I was a kid, nobody had credit cards, but what I thought was just wealthy people. And growing up, there was no really credit cards until I was like maybe a teenager in my family. Things were totally different. And then all of a sudden, people started getting debit cards, credit cards, like they were giving them away. Things have changed. I'm from the old school, and this whole crypto thing is the new era. These young kids are making money that hand over fist, that if I had this opportunity in my 20s, forget it, it would be over. It would take 5 to 10 years to introduce a digital currency in the US, several experts say, but they argue policymakers can't sit idly by. There is a concern that by moving slowly, this whole article just froze. But anyway, that's what we're talking about. Things are changing. People are getting married in the metaverse. People are dating online. Do you remember when the internet first came out? Maybe 1993, somewhere around there, 92. Excuse me. What did you have to do to connect to AOL? You had to go sit down at your computer, this big old computer. You had to click, 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 do whatever you had to do. And then you heard, ding, ding, ding. You know what? Give me a second. It was so different. Technology changes. These are things that are, whether we like it or not. Okay, here's an article. Okay, I can't even get that, but I'm hoping somebody comes in. I need to build this platform. I want to have more conversation here, not just with myself. I don't even have questions. Ask me a question. Check this out. And there's a reason why I'm going to show you this.
If you're one of them, you can now glimpse the future with nothing more than a modem, a phone
We're
line,
going to take a trip right now. We're going to take a trip back to 1995. Check this out. This is going to blow your mind.
Millions of Americans own a personal computer. If you're one of them, you can now glimpse the future with nothing more than a modem, a phone line, and a few dollars a month.
Oh, that's
that little
right.
mark with the A and then the ring around it.
At.
See, that's what I said. Katie said she thought it was about.
Yeah. Oh.
But I've never heard it. I've never heard it said. I'd always seen the remark, but never heard it said. And then it sounded stupid when I said it. Violence at NBC.
Just what is this main artery of the information superhighway?
Every business, no matter how large, no matter how small, will be on the internet in the year 2000. It's the primary way that people will look up information. It will replace the yellow pages as we know it today.
Are a lot of people just getting onto the internet because they feel that they have to get onto the playing field, so to speak?
But it's very hip to be on the internet right now.
Look at Bill
There it
Gates.
is. Violence at NBC GE.com. I mean,
Well, Allison should know.
what
do you
is
say to that,
internet
Allison?
anyway?
Internet is that massive computer network, the one that's becoming really big now.
What do you mean? That's big. How does one? What do you write to it like mail?
No, a lot of people use it and communicate. I guess they can communicate with NBC writers and producers. Allison, can you explain what internet is?
No, she can't say anything in 10 seconds or less.
I'm afraid that if I subscribed to something like internet, you would really be hooked. I would get hooked, and I would never, spend time with my family. Does it bother you at all that these are all people that you don't really know? I mean, that everybody's signing on and having these conversations and whining together or griping together or whatever, with people that I don't know if I.
It is group therapy of the 90s.
Well, as I mentioned, I have no desire to be a part of the internet because I feel like I'm so inundated with information all the time that I don't want more. Don't you ever feel like it's just constant bombardment?
I don't know. I guess the thing I resent
information?
most is I would resent, at least when you're home, if the phone rings, you have the option of not answering it. On the internet, people can send you messages all the time. You don't even want to hear from them.
Wasn't that a flashback? It was. What is the internet? What is the internet? Did you see how young Bill Gates was there?
We're good with our hands. If you would.
This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about crypto. They were talking about the internet. Katie Couric said, I don't think I'll be interested. I'll spend time away from my family. Well, guess what? We're all on the internet. We're all connected to the whole cyberborg thing. Everybody, the minute you're on your phone, even calling somebody, you're a cyberborg. The way they didn't know what the internet was is what people don't know about crypto. So can you imagine if back then they told you invest $1 into the internet, you're going to be rich. This is going to be a thing that everybody in the world needs. And you were like, nah, it's cool. I don't believe in that internet thing. Well, that was technology. That was in 1995, that clip that I just showed you. And at the time of that video, in 1995, the internet was already out for 2 years. They were just introducing it on the news to the world. In America, anyway, because that is a New York, that was an NBC broadcast, I believe, or ABC. So this is how new crypto is. This is me telling you, get into the, here we go. Just read it. Get with the program, all right? This is our opportunity. This is my opportunity to tell you, for you to tell your friend. Listen, just tell everybody about it. Learn about it. Get on board. Don't go in when the market's green. Go in when the prices are right. Just get on board before it's too late. You don't want to kick yourself up the butt later on and go, man, I should have listened to that crypto granny on YouTube. Thought she was crazy. Listen, I'm one of the, if you could find someone else on YouTube, please drop me their link who tries to break it down the way I do. Listen, I get nothing from sitting here. I'm sitting here and I'm just sharing my knowledge with you. Something in me just wants me to do this. I'm not doing it for, look, I have 2 people watching. I'm here an hour and a half. 2 people go to 3 people. 3 people go to 0. I'm sitting here by myself. But it's okay. Right now I have 1 viewer. Once this video is passed on, liked and shared, come join my channel. Let's talk about crypto. I'm trying to create a space where we can speak and learn from each other. I'm not here to argue with nobody. I'm not here for negativity. I'm here to create wealth, enlighten people on what is going on. If you're white, you're brown, you're black, you're Latino, you're Asian, you're yellow, I don't care if you're purple. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome to my channel. I love you all. Thank you so much. And if you find a channel that's putting this information out there, who's being 101, 100, like they say, I'm keeping it 100. Tag me to leave their link in my comments. I'd be more than happy to watch them. I know a few people who talk about crypto in the YouTube and creators and influencers, but they're not doing it just to share the knowledge. They're doing it for financial gains, and that's not me. I promise you. I have a family. I'm a grandma. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a sister. I'm a daughter, and I wouldn't sit here where the world could see my face and be putting information out. Like I said, maybe I'll say something that you don't agree on, but that's what I believe. This is my channel. I tell you what I believe. You do your homework. Just like any other investment, I don't care if it's stocks, I don't care if it's a business. Do your homework. And when you're investing your money, you really shouldn't put it in anybody's hands but your own. All right? Until next time. I appreciate you all. Like and share. Hit the notification button. I pop up anytime randomly. When things are going on in the market, I try to jump on and give you the breaking news so you're well informed about everything, because this market changes. Remember, just the other day, Bitcoin was at 37,000. It went up to 45,000, like within 12 hours. Don't happen every day, but it happened. So the market changes momentarily, in seconds, in minutes, in hours. So until next time, I'm going to go comb this hair, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.